Nwomasua Afurakaitnit, my African brothers and sisters. Medende Ena Njideka. My name is Mama Njideka, and I am the founder and guardian director of Afurakaitnit Pan-African Educational Online Co-op classes. I give sincere thanks to Odwiraman for this opportunity to speak to you today and share pertinent information with you. I was asked to speak on a comprehensive Nwomasua NhyehyÄe, which is our education system for an Afurakaitnit world body. And so I will give a short presentation on this subject now. As Brother Kwesi talks about, there is a larger Afurakaitnit or African world body community. And within this world body is Odwiraman, the purified nation of Afurakaitnit of the West. So very central to Odwiraman is the concept and work of Nwomasua, nation building. Brother Kwesi lays out 7 principal values of nation building, which are military structure, defense, security, manufacturing of clothing, methods of curing disease, methods of food production and preservation, construction of homes on acquired land, institutionalization of values, which is basically establishing our own institutions, and methods of governance and jurisprudence. Education is foundational to all of these areas. And it's very important for us to begin that instruction and skill building with our Mofra, our children, at a very early age. I'm very pleased to see that there are growing numbers of Afurakaitnit centered suku or schools. Even in the last 5 years, courageous mamas and babas have pulled their children out of the public fool system, as Baba Dr. Samori Kamara says, and have decided to educate them inside their homes. And sometimes these home units cluster with other home educational entities and form local co-ops. There are freestanding or the typical brick and mortar education entity that have been flourishing for some time now. And there are also the relatively newly formed online schools as well. This task of developing a comprehensive education system for our world body is a very serious one in which I vow to stay on board with, connect with like minds, and see it through to the end. I'm offering 3 criteria that could be part of an overall offering in regards to a system of this sort. The first is each educational entity should be linked together by coordinated principles established to lead to our Abibi Fahodie, African liberation, and Nwomasua, nation building success. Regardless of location around Asase, Mother Earth, and Afurakaitnit Suku, or school, should be made available for all Afurakaitnit families. And then number 3, successfully connecting our families from any part of Asase. We do this via online educational institutes it's a mandatory component to our overall Nwomasua NhyehyÄe. No matter where you live on Asase, we will be able to connect to resources that we need via online educational institutes. I'd like to introduce you to some of the online educational institutions that are available to our Abusria. Afahye Sria is the institution that I am director of. Aya Educational Institute with Baba Wakesa and Mama Afia Mazimoyo. I believe that this is the longest running online education institute that's out there. They have been offering very quality courses for quite a while. Maroon Life Learning with Mama and Jerry. Fun, innovative, quality classes geared for our younger Mofra, our children. Kamali Academy, a more popular institution run by Baba, Brother Samori Kamara. Nkala Environmental Engineering, brilliant courses, brilliant setup with Brother Yao Agbade. Meta Nature, a language online educational institution run by Brother Wu Jiao. There are more educational institutions that are out there that are offering their classes online. These are just some. These are some of the more longer running viable institutions. I want to go into more detail with our information regarding Afahye Sria Pan-African Educational Online Co-op classes. By providing details of our entity gives you a better picture of the function and the creativity of what happens with other online educational entities. Afahye Sria has been offering classes for going on 4 years now. Afahye Sria, the words. Afahye is from the Tree language of the Akan people in Ghana, and it means independence and liberation. Sria, also a Tree word, is translated into learn or to learn, and we are essentially Afurakani Afrikaitnit centered educational cooperative of independent and interdependent Afurakaini Afrikaitnit Walimu, or Chere for all, instructors, and determined families who have come together to provide quality, affordable classes for our global African community by way of the internet. And in the graphic below, you see pictures of actual classroom settings with our Mofra, our children, our students throughout, as well as some of our Walimu and our parents. It's very common for parents to sit in our classes. They benefit by getting good information themselves for their own personal growth, but they also accompany their children, keep them settled, keep them focused, and they are there to absorb the information. So post-class, they're able to work with their child because they have the information themselves and are able to review precisely what needs to be done. Our Walimu, some of our Walimu, and as we mentioned, our parents and our Mofra, our children, our students. For our general operations, we offer classes for Afurakaitnit students ages 5 to adults with an emphasis on our youth. We offer a 10-week fall session and a 10 to 15-week winter-spring session. The underlying objective for all of our classes is to provide the knowledge and the know-how to our students to successfully build Nwomasua and defend our own Oman, our nation. Very, very important. All families and instructors must have a strong working computer system, including a webcam and headphones. That's essential. We're operating off of the internet. Also, we suggest you have a good working webcam because ideally to conduct our classes flesh to flesh in person is ideal. However, since we don't have that luxury, then we are streaming our classes through the internet. We are operating off of the internet. And so to be able to look at each other during class, that adds a dimension of connectivity that's important. And not only looking at each other, but when we're talking, and it's interesting because you can actually feel each other's vibrations. You can feel the vibrations coming through into through your computer of other people's vibrations, and so you're gazing at them, and when they're talking, you can feel them in a sense, and you can hear them. And we're trying to provide the next best way of communicating and connecting with each other. And since the beginning, we have and will continue to keep our class pricing very affordable for all of our families. On July 4th, Monday, July 4th, that will be our official release of our 2016 fall classes. And there may be even more classes that are added on during that time, but we will be pretty sure of what we'll be offering in the fall, and we definitely need to get that information out to you as soon as possible. So we encourage you to come to our website definitely on July 4th and check out our list, and then continue periodically to check at our website for updates on the fall class lists, as well as announcements for our family orientation meeting, our open house, and our family orientation meeting, as well as announcements for news and events. I want to introduce you to our courses now. It'll, of course, give you an idea of what we're offering in the fall, but also it gives you an idea of the type of classes that we offer at NhyehyÄe. So on Sundays, we have the Introduction to African Spirituality, the Ancestral Connection with Nana Akosua. This is a 5-week course. And I'm very grateful to Nana for offering such a very important course for our youth. Also on Sundays is the Into Womanhood course. This is a course that we've been offering at NhyehyÄe from the beginning. And it is for our young sisters who are coming of age. And I offer a holistic view with holistic information to help these sisters and their mothers. On Mondays, we will have the Introduction to the Caribbean and Her People with Ena Njideka. This is a very, very informative course, and it is colorful and it is serious. It's all of that. She dismisses some people's notions of what they think the Caribbean is all about, and she provides us with solid packed full of information. On Mondays also will be a new class called the Biology, Physics, Astronomy, and Chemistry of African Agriculture with Ena Njideka. She is going to bring about a course in which actually it is a example of many of our courses. In spite of what the title of the class says, the course itself will usually be multidisciplinary and will have multiple disciplines in it. And so with agriculture, of course, astronomy is connected to agriculture, believe it or not, chemistry, physics, biology. So it's a holistic and just a real dynamic course that I am, and I know everyone is looking forward to in the fall. On Tuesdays, another new course, the first one, African Manhood, offered by Baba Amensef. I consider this course a counterpart to our Into Womanhood course. And Baba Amensef will be assisting our young brothers, giving them information, skill building, knowledge in regards to what it takes and the things that are going on with them, what it takes to be a man, and to help them get a good understanding as to what's going on with them. And it's the same thing with Into Womanhood as well. Also on Tuesdays is another class that I teach called Vibrant Vegan Children. It's a nutrition course. With the onslaught of food being used as a weapon of mass destruction, or a potential, it's an attempted weapon of mass destruction, but it's almost winning. And so we have to hit hard, pull no punches when it comes to telling our children what's going on, providing the key information. In that course, of course, there's going to be recipes shared and other things, but it's a very serious course. We have fun, but it has to be talked about. Many things have to be talked about in there. On Wednesdays, we have a new class called The Elements in Me, studying the 5 body and element systems with Mama Nikita. I'm really looking forward to this class. I know for a fact this is not going to be your typical health class. Very holistic indeed. I'm happy to report that Mwalimu Barudi will be bringing back his Iwa Good Character and Leadership Development 5-week course. It was very successful last session, and some people were not able to attend for various reasons, but I'm very happy and grateful that he's bringing it back again this session. So keep that in mind for Wednesday evenings. On Thursdays, Baba Samora will be bringing back his I See an Entrepreneur in You. Very vital course, bringing good information, solid, fundamental information on what it means to be an entrepreneur. We call these young people youthpreneurs. So youthpreneur, building entrepreneurial literacy. And also on Thursdays is Baba Amensef's African Family Survival and Preparedness class, Level 1. And with the madness that is going on in around the world, the information that is being shared with us in this class is essential, is vital. And then lastly, on Fridays, Ena Njideka will be bringing back her African agriculture course, but it will be geared for our older young people. I know that there will be at least 1 or 2 more courses that will be added on to this list. come back to our website often. But also on July 4th, we will officially announce our list of 2016 fall classes. Here is Afahye contact information. Again, I'm the Guardian Director, Ena Njideka. Our website address, www.afahye.com. Our phone number, 317-435-6417. Our email address, afahye@gmail.com. Again, come back to our website. You can come there now, join us now, and check back frequently as the time gets closer to the opening of our classes. Registration again for our classes is August 14th. My brothers and sisters, I give thanks. I give sincere thanks again to Odwiraman for this opportunity to share with you, to connect with you, and to potentially build with you. It's imperative to continue to develop our comprehensive Nwomasua NhyehyÄe for the Afurakaini Afrikaitnit world body for our survival. Africans, we will not let our Amofra, our children, or our Nananom, our ancestors, down. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo, Abibi Fahodiye.